The IceHogs open up their 4-game Western road trip tonight as they cross paths with the Tucson Roadrunners, first time since 2018. Hello, hockey fans. Joseph Zakshevsky once again with you. The IceHogs broadcast, I'm represented by BMO Harris Bank, and I'm joined alongside by assistant coach Jared Nightingale for the Forest City Diagnostic Imaging diagnosis of the game. Coach Nightingale, I know with the time change, everybody got in early yesterday, a chance to enjoy some sunshine and a perfect time of year to get some rest and relaxation out in the deserts here.
Yeah, it was great. Obviously it was a crazy day yesterday. We wake up in Rockford and there's snow, and getting to the airport, I felt like it should have been like 3 or 4 in the afternoon. It was only 10:30. So, but guys enjoyed themselves, and I think it's just what we needed. A trip, some warmer weather, see some different teams, and we're in the home stretch now, so it's the best time of the year.
I know it's been on the schedule for quite some time, but as you mentioned, it couldn't come at a better time. The IceHogs now officially in the month of April. It's the playoff push. I know we've talked about it numerous times, but I feel like it's officially arrived. You can put a stamp on it, an official title on it. You need games like this and trips like this to kind of regroup, regalvanize for this final push here.
Yeah, 100%. I think, like I said, a chance. We've had a lot of division games lately, and to get out of the division for the next 6, play teams. We saw Vegas, but with Tucson. They're another team that plays really hard. This Western Division is really tight, some high-end teams that they've faced all year. We expect a really good opponent, but yeah, it's the home stretch, and it's an exciting time of year. The warmer days, and playoffs are right around the corner. This is the best time of the year to play.
Now, before we dive into the Tucson Roadrunners, the team, again, the IceHogs haven't seen since the 2018-19 campaign. It's also a special milestone game for a defenseman, a guy that you've worked with here throughout the season, Ryan Stanton, playing in Rockford IceHog game number 267, the most by an IceHog defenseman all time, and he moves up to 4th all-time overall. There we go, as the IceHogs and Roadrunners get together. Jared, defenseman, you've known the position, you played hockey a long time. To reach that mark like that with one organization has to be something special.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and if anybody's met Stance, I mean, he's a A-plus person, unbelievable teammate. I think back to my year that I played in Rockford, 13-14. Stance was here and really should have made the Blackhawks. He was one of the best defensemen in training camp. They just won the Cup, and he got picked up on waivers right away. And then to see him years later, he's the epitome of humble, team-first guy. To last that long, especially for an organization to bring you back, it speaks to his character. And he's still a really good defenseman. He's smart. He makes plays that a lot of young defensemen, or a coach, I can't really coach him that, but they see Stance day in, day out, how he handles himself. He's really valuable to our team and to our locker room.
Well, you can testify to that, too, because you were a member of the IceHogs, and you come back once again in the organization as a coach. So there's got to be something special about the State Line community, the Blackhawks organization overall, that has that connection with coaches, with players, with staff that makes you want to return home, essentially.
Yeah. I mean, Mark Bernard's done that quite a few times. He brings back players, and, obviously he's not going to bring you back unless the organization thinks highly of you. Stance is a guy, like I said, he still has some hockey, I believe, left in him. He's effective. But yeah, they've done a really good job in Chicago and in Rockford. It's kind of a family feeling. It's always good to see guys like Stance, prolong his career and keep going.
Now turning our attention to the Tucson Roadrunners, coach. It's the first of 4 meetings between the two clubs. You're going to see them very quickly. You got the 2 games tonight and tomorrow, and then a couple against Henderson, then back home against Tucson, and then you're done. So it's going to be a flash as it goes by. But when you look at the Roadrunners, they're a team that hasn't had the best of seasons. They give up a lot of goals. They also don't score a lot of goals. So just by sheer numbers, it seems like it's an opportunity for the IceHogs to take advantage.
Yeah, well, we can't take anybody lightly. And then, we've been watching Tucson. Tucson is a good team. They play hard. They make you earn every inch. They just took 2 games from Henderson last week, and we saw Henderson earlier in the year, a really good team. So, and like I said, they got Stockton and Ontario in this division. Both those teams are at the top of the league. So they've faced some quality teams, and you come to a place like, yeah, maybe they might be a little bit outside the playoff picture. But players are playing for jobs. They play for pride, and nothing comes easy this time of year. And we've seen firsthand when we go in casually and we play a weaker opponent, and not the Chicagos or the Milwaukees or Manitobas, we've paid the piper for that. So we have to be sharp. We have to be really, really at our best to come out successful.
X's and O's, what can we expect from this Tucson team? Are they a fast team, physical team? Are they a grind-out, nitty-gritty tean? What have you seen so far?
Yeah, they come at you hard. They make you earn every inch. They come in, they finish their checks. And really, I think a balanced team. It's nothing new, But you know, talking to Ryan Stanton, Stanton's played in this division. He's played in this building. He said that it's a tough place to play. They get off usually early, so we have to match that. But yes, it's another opponent, a playoff style team where it's physical. You have to earn every inch, especially in front of their net. So it'll be a key tonight.
Coach Nightingale, I greatly appreciate it. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Assistant Coach Jared Nightingale joining us for the Forest City Diagnostic Imaging diagnosis of the game. It's the IceHogs and Tucson Roadrunners for some late-night hockey out in the Central Time Zone. You're listening and watching Rockford IceHogs Hockey on the Hogs Broadcast Network, presented by BMO Harris Bank.